What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about the brand new rarity in Stumble, guys. If you looked at the thumbnail, you would know that it is a mythic rarity. And you might be wondering, where am I getting this information from? Well, they actually leaked it themselves. So if you open up Stumble, guys, and scroll down on the news tab, you're going to see this insider article. When you open it, it talks a lot about what has come in the past from Stumble, guys, and what is to come. But in this paragraph right here, it talks about what's coming next month. And then it says, if we're allowed to spill. And let me tell you, they spilled it. So the survey actually closed, but before it did close, I was able to get some screenshots. So let's go over them together. So there's this whole long paragraph that we're going to read about the new Mythic system. So let's take a look. So it says the game team is making updates to rarity for cosmetic items in Stumble. This will consist of two different elements, the Mythic rarity and the application of the rarity to emotes, animations, and footsteps. So the Mythic will be a new tier that is higher than Legendary, but lower than Special. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like it should be the highest if they're going to add it. But that's just me. And these stumblers will have visual quality that you would expect from higher tier skins. Okay, that's kind of cool. You'll be able to collect them from the Stumble Pass, the event rewards, and wheels, as well as being able to get them from the store. So basically, it's just saying it's a normal skin. Yeah, that's basically what I got from that. Then it goes on to say that we want a consistent relationship between the rarity of the Stumbler and its visual qualities so that you understand what to expect. I understand that. It's a little confusing, but I'm with them a little bit. To help maintain this consistency, we'll be reviewing all existing Stumblers and updating their rarities. Ooh. So does that mean every single skin could change rarity? That's very interesting. So if you own any of these Stumblers already, you will not lose them. The rarity will change. So I guess nothing really changes, just the color. But let's keep reading. As well as introducing mythics, the update will see rarity get extended to emote, animations, and footsteps. All these cosmetics, including those you've already collected, will receive a rarity between common and special. These changes will not impact where you can earn these cosmetics. So for example, right now, every single emote and every single animation is all the same rarity. So I definitely understand them doing this. I'm just a little concerned that they're going a little bit overboard. But let's keep reading. And to showcase the Mythic, they chose the Pepperoni skin, which was once a Legendary. This is a mock-up of the collection screen showing the Mythic skin. It's a placeholder and won't necessarily be a mythic when the update is released. So this is just in theory, but as you can see in the current game, if we go to the legendary slot, here is the Pepperoni 2100, and in this picture, it is now a mythic, which I believe they added a glow to it. I'm not too sure. Obviously, we can't test it out in game because it's not officially out yet. It goes on to say that the game team is considering applying the levels of rarity beyond just the skins and to the emotes, animations, and footsteps. And then we do have a picture of that right here showing that the emote will be a mythic. And then here is the selection screen. So as you can see, a whole bunch of different rarities. This would be common. We have uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, mythic, and special. So if I'm looking at this, I am very confused because I think some of these items are way cooler than others. Like the Rainbow Lightning, in my opinion, is cooler than the packets. And the French flag, is that really a mythic? I don't know. You guys will have to let me know what you guys think of this. But as you can see at the top here, it goes all rare, epic, legendary, and then mythic. I'm curious why they don't have a special tab. But they have never had one, so I guess it makes sense to just keep it that way. But let's keep reading. And finally, the last thing on the page is just asking how interested you are in the mythic tier items. And let's use my comment section as a survey. Are you interested, somewhat interested, neither interested, not interested at all, or not very interested? Let me know down in the comments. For me personally, it's not that big of a change. I think it is pretty cool that they would add it to emotes and animations. because in the wheel, every time you get an animation, there is no like rarity difference. So every time you just get like, I think it's like 5 tokens or something really bad. So maybe it would give us more tokens in the system. Not that we really need them, but it would be cool for variety. I don't think it's that crazy of an update, but maybe, just maybe, they add something above special skins, because it really doesn't feel like they're adding much with this. It's more so just a visual change. However, when I do look at the list of all the legendary skins, I do agree that there are way too many, and I feel like some of them are way cooler than others. So honestly, what we're gonna do right now is go through them and see which ones we think deserve a mythic. So Brazil King, nah. Rabbit Rider, that one's kind of up to you. I would say maybe, I don't know. This one, definitely no. Sensei Rabbit, I would say yes. The Hazmat, no. Rabbit Guy, I would go sure. The Candy Bear, kind of mid. The Super Banana definitely would be a mythic in my opinion. Same with the Super Bones. I think the cape is super cool. The Super Guy is kind of an OG legendary, so I think it should stay. The Red Demon definitely stays a legendary. I've never been a fan of the Velocity skin all that much, but it does have special effects with the roller skates, so we'll put it in the mythic category. Again, this is all speculation, and do not take this as fact. The Chibi Guy, I guess it would go in the mythic category since it is different, but personally, I would just keep it in legendary. The Oni Jitsu is a mythic in my book. Same with the Banana Surfer. The Bone Field is kind of doo-doo if you ask me, so I'd keep that in legendary. DJ Jet, the jetpacks is sick. I'd move that up to a mythic. Fly Queen, same thing. The basic ones can basically all stay, like these 3 here can stay in legendary. The Brainy Brian, this one is kind of 50-50. Same with the Dead Fred. I think it's better off that they leave him in the legendary slot, even though they are some of my favorites. The same thing that was said about the Chibi Guy applies to the Chibi Gal. We got Eggy Weggy, which there's not enough going on for me to move it to a mythic slot. The Oni, I would keep it in legendary as well. The Jack Lantern as well. The Goblin Mech is one of those ones that I think is cool enough to be in a mythic rarity. We got the Sisunaut, the Dark Angel. This one's so crazy that it has to be a mythic. This one can stay in legendary. Jetpack Jones, I would also move to a mythic. Same with the 3D guy. This is one of my favorites recently. The Ninja Helicopter definitely can move to a mythic, even though I don't like it personally. The Laser Shark, ooh. Some people might disagree with me on this one, but I think it deserves legendary. I've never been a big fan of this one. The Dark Slide definitely has enough going for it. Should move to a mythic. Same for the Block Dasher. Even though there's no like special effects on it per se, it's just so unique and cool that honestly it could be even a special. Imagine it had lasers going around it like the sides of Block Dash. They should have done that. I think that's what the ankles are going for here. Anyway, the Stumble Invaders, the detail on this one definitely deserves a mythic. And this is literally only half of the legendary skins. So I totally understand why they would do this. But let's speed up a little bit. We'll give mythic to Robot. They showed this as a mythic, so I would imagine it stays as mythic. The Rip Streamer, since the Influencer is a special, we're gonna put this one in mythic. The Kai skin can stay in legendary. Serial Killer, you might disagree with me, but I think that stays in legendary. The Good and Evil, I'm also keeping that in legendary. Banana, also in legendary. This should go to, honestly, like, rare or epic. The Furkin, I didn't know this was a legendary. Yeah, stay in legendary. This one stays in legendary. I don't like this one, so I would say legendary, but I could see it being a mythic. I'm gonna say legendary for this one, even though it's cool. I never see anyone use that. This is one of the coolest, like, OG legendaries. So if they moved it to, like, mythic, I wouldn't be upset. But I think it should stay in legendary. This one is floating. I think it's one of the first floating skins, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna say stay in legendary, though. Same with this one. Cabby Bar has a special place in my heart, so we'll move it to Mythic just for that reason alone. This can stay legendary. Honestly, it could move down to an epic. The invisible skins, yeah, why not? Move them to Mythic. Pharaoh, yeah, legendary. Baby doll, this one definitely should be a Mythic. The Battle Angel, legendary. Cyborg, if there was like special effects around it, I could see it being a Mythic, but nah, legendary for sure. This is gonna stay as a legendary, or should anyway. Same with those ones. I feel like the gingerbread skins are a special case since they do have the thin attributes. I would move them to Mythic. These next two, I would say stay as a legendary. If it were up to me, since I don't like the pixel skins, I would keep them in legendary, but I could definitely see it go into Mythic. We said the regular goblin mech was gonna be in legendary, but this one, or we said would be a Mythic, but I would think this one would be a guaranteed Mythic since it's technically like a step above it. Santa Claus, you should just delete from the game, honestly. Mary Skeleton, keep them with the other skeletons, so if they move them all up, move that one up for sure. This is a legendary. Glowman, I would put that in a Mythic. The Spanish Boar, see, what I'm a little like confused about is they put the France flag as a Mythic, so it leads me to believe that all these skins will be Mythics. I'm not too sure. The Pixel Gal, like I said, definitely a legendary for me. Same with all these. The Kansas City Chiefs, I think this should be a Mythic. Because if you didn't see the video I made on it, there is already special effects on it. And wait, I just realized they already moved this up. This was an epic skin before. If you go watch that video, they must have changed it in this last update. Cool. Okay, so they already bumped it up a tier. They must be planning on either keeping it at legendary or moving it up. I don't know. Anubis. Ooh, this is one of like the cool, like, Kitka to Scopely skins, if you know what I mean. Like that first transition, this was one of the cooler ones. I would put this one in a Mythic, actually. You know what? Stumble Love. I don't know why, but I could see it going to Mythic or something. It's kind of over the top. I like the theming, but I'm gonna put it in legendary. Dark Angel, wherever Sun Dark Angel, just move it with it. Stumble King can stay. Same with the Shark. Dr. Egg can stay. Japanese Robot, wherever you put all the World Cup skins, just throw it there. The Angel, technically there's special stuff going on, but I just don't like the overall design of this skin. It feels messy and unpolished. I don't see anyone use it either. Also, it looks different from the actual PNG. I'm gonna say legendary. The Gobble Gobble should be a Mythic. If you played during this event, honestly, it should just move up a tier. Queen of Hearts, I like the design of this one. If they move this to a Mythic, I would totally understand. So let's go Mythic on that one. Stumble Queen, just put it next to the King. I could see them moving both of them up or keeping them. The Golden Banana is definitely going to be a Mythic. The Inside Out skin should be a Mythic. The Carnivaler, ooh. Let's go Mythic on that one. And then Golden Gloves for sure should be a Mythic. Really quickly here, I just want to scroll through and see if any other ones stick out to me as being Mythic material. Obviously, they talked about the legendary skins, but I feel like there's some epics that are just slept on. Like this retro guy, this is cooler than some of the legendaries. And these metal skins, I don't know. It feels like so unorganized. So I definitely understand why they would add Mythics, but I don't know if it's going to make the problem better or just make it worse. Because now we'll have common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, mythic, special. So we'll have 7 different rarities. And then we have skins, emotes, animations. We have colors. We have footsteps. We're getting literally everything. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do not forget to like and subscribe. And there's a whole bunch of events going on right now. And if you're going to buy anything in the item shop, make sure you use code BABYYODA because it does support me and it makes me motivated to make videos for you guys. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I promise we're going to record this video very soon where we spin a IRL Stumble Guys wheel. I just haven't gotten around to do it. But let's see what we get to end off the video. That was a weak spin. Oh, we got the Ruby Cupid. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you later. Goodbye.